and teach. Trust me, everybody. Guys, this is what I never want to and you know, Mrs. Forrester is also an educator, you know, likewise Mirinda. I don't know, you know, but I think the entire western side of St. Elizabeth Northwest and Southwest, with those two educators, you know, I think they are creating waves over there in St. Elizabeth, you know. And I hear Zulika Jess turn up the pressure as well. And for all who have doubts in Norman Scott, it's not a good look for Witter down there in Southeast, you know. Jamaica, we are awaiting Comrade Patrick Peterkin to rejoin. Once again, just let me know if you're ready. Mr. P, just comment ready or just leave a comment in the comment section so that we can know whenever you are ready. All right. Winsome is saying ask him to use another phone. Maybe his team can sort that out. But yes, we are just waiting for him to reconnect and join once more. Because whole heap of things are going in East Rural St. Andrew. And we know the outgoing MP, the wife of the Prime Minister, not doing a good job over there in East Rural, you know. And a lot of persons are talking. Just let us know, Mr. Peter King, whenever you are ready, so we can have you connected once again. Just leave a comment. Let me know when you are ready. Say good morning, comrades, or something. Just indicate whenever you are ready. Until then, Jamaica, let me just... Okay, he's here. He's saying he's ready. All right, let me send you an invite. I send you an invite, Mr. P. Just accept. Perfect. Seems like he's connecting. Good morning, Comrade Patrick Peterkin. Welcome back, sir. I know you're no stranger to the J. Bryan Show. Welcome back to the platform, sir.
Yes, thanks for having me again. It's been a while since you invite me on your platform.
True. And we happy you could return and, you know, just share what's happening over there in East Rural St. Andrew. But yeah, let me just get right into the discussion because we know time is against us and we have a lot more to discuss. But Mr. P, for those persons who are not aware of your constituency and the different divisions that make up East Rural, can you please let Jamaica know the different divisions that make up your constituency?
All right, we have 5 divisions in East Rural St. Andrew. We have the Mavis Bank Division, the Garden Town Division, Kintyre Division, Harbourview Division, and the Dallas Division, which sometimes we call the Bull Bay Division. So those are the 5 divisions that makes up the East Rural St. Andrew constituency.
Okay. Thank you for that, sir. In terms of Harbourview, we know Harbourview is the largest of the 5 divisions, and all indications have shown that the Harbourview divisions alone would have caused the outgoing Member of Parliament to have lost her seat based on the local government election. The comrades, especially in Harbourview, are energized and ready. What do you think could have caused all of this readiness by the comrades in Harbourview?
Well, the readiness would have been caused because the representation for the last 9 years, the constituents find it to be woefully inadequate, and as a result, I think they are ready to show that in their votes they gave a little rough run in the local government elections, but I think they are ready and kicking and rearing to go for the general now to really register their disgust with what is happening in the constituency.
Totally agree. And Mr. Peterkin, when you go around doing your canvassing and stuff like that, without giving too much, but what are some of the main concerns that the outgoing MP would have failed to address? And so persons would have made mention of some of the things that you would consider of utmost importance that the outgoing MP would have neglected. But what are some of the issues that they would have said to you affecting them the most?
Well, sometimes I feel a way in terms of where we are now in terms of 2025, but the Israel St. Andrew still has some concerns which we would think at this time we will be way past it. But things like water, my last set of walks, persons were really concerned about not getting water. In terms of roads is the number one concern in the constituency. And issues, for example, Bull Bay, we have things like, for example, we move a police station from off the main road, put it in the community. We don't hear anything about what will happen. We utilize a community center for the police station. So we in terms of our priorities seem to be wrong in terms of how we go about things. But in terms of road, water are some of the main concerns. We have a coffee farmers in the hills, and their concern is also in terms of the coffee industry, and that not much is happening in terms of to show that we really appreciate that worldwide commodity that everybody loves in terms of Jamaican coffee, but the farmers don't really get anything from it. So we have a wide, because of how big the constituency is and how different the constituency is, you have a wide menu of needs throughout the constituency, and a lot of these needs are not being addressed, because I think Israel by far might have some of the worst roads in Jamaica.
So I've seen the videos and I've seen the pictures, especially when they are being highlighted right across social media. And it is a shame to know that the wife of the Prime Minister represents that constituency. But I'm not sure if you are aware, Mr. Peter King, and I want to get your honest reaction or feedback. In recent days, the Prime Minister made a speech concerning his opponents, reminding him of dogs running behind moving vehicles, referring to his opponents as dogs. And we are seeing where social media is erupting and now saying that these dogs will be voting come the election. But likewise, the wife of the Prime Minister make reference a few months ago that anywhere right across her constituency, you see the garbage pile up. Chances are comrades are the ones who live there. So there has been disrespect from the Prime Minister to the people of this country. Likewise, the wife of the Prime Minister. How does that make you feel, Mr. Peter King?
Well, in terms of my view of it is just that it just shows a scant regard to our people. I mean, what I find is that if our leader or members of the PNP sometimes say something which is nowhere close to those remarks, sometimes we get a big uproar. But in terms of they from time to time make some remarks that I don't know how they could consciously think and say certain things of our Jamaican people, but it is disrespectful to say the least.
It is. It sure is. Thank you for your concern where that is concerned, Mr. P. The next thing that I must touch on, I understand that within East Rural St. Andrew, there have been a poll conducted, and it is said that you are ahead by at least 10% ahead of your opponent, Mrs. Holness. What would you say have contributed to persons or that seismic shift to you as the representative for the People's National Party?
You're trying to get me in trouble. You're trying to get me in trouble.
Try your best not to, Mr. P. Try your best.
Well,
but yeah, man, we hear that you are ahead and you are putting in the work, and there has been a shift from the MP over to you as the representative, and we have said just keep up the good work. Just keep it up, Mr. P.
Well, I don't know if I can address any poll, but what I can tell you is that the feeling
Yes.
in the constituency, wherever we walk, wherever we go, there is this feeling that I am getting from the constituency that you're hearing me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you. Keep talking.
Yes, the feeling that I'm getting is that the constituency is really ready for the PNP. In terms of, I don't want to bore you, but in terms of to be historical, when I just went in the constituency, it was a situation where it was almost my feeling that we didn't think that we could be competitive in the seat. And we have gone in, we build back in terms of a machinery and organization, and persons, the voting public in the constituency are just showing that they are ready to vote for the PNP. Sometimes I walk some place and persons say, I don't vote for Michael Manley days, but I'm going to vote in this election. You understand me? So it's a feeling that the person are just ready to vote. I remember the party leader said earlier that when PNP said things is a big uproar. I remember the party leader had said, and I won't go too deep in it, that we should wake them up. But he wasn't talking about the dead. We were really talking about the PNP in East Rural who weren't voting, and other persons who are inclined to vote for the PNP in East Rural who weren't voting. And I think they are sufficiently at this particular point in time awakened, and they are ready to vote. And sometimes my biggest problem in the constituency is that I can't go everywhere at one point in time. So, for example, you will have President Mavis Bank who said, Mr. Peter, can I want to see you in this district? And I said, boy, but I have to walk in another district today. And they say, I want to see you. And I have to sometimes try my best to chop my schedule in such a particular way that we have to go to the people as they indicate that they want to see us, because it's just that mood that they want to see the PNP representative. They want to know the PNP representative because they want to vote for the PNP in the next election. So that is a mood that we are getting from the constituency, and I'm sufficiently convinced that mood will translate into votes.
Well, may I tell you, Mr. P, these are the things that we want to hear, and it seems that the comment section is in agreement with you. Everybody say East Rural ready, them just ready. And with that said, I just want to open the phone lines and take about 3 or 4 questions. And I just want to start with Mr. Hugh Blair. Mr. Blair, good morning, sir. Turn on your microphone, your word of encouragement or question to Mr. Peter King. Go ahead.
Good morning, Comrade Jay. Good morning to those on the platform, those in the chat, those on the For You page, and for our esteemed candidate. Good morning, Sir Peter King.
Yes, Sir Blair.
Yes.
I was in your town yesterday, man.
No, I was on the live, yeah. I was on the live, I was on the live, man. And we need to speak, really, the Labor Day project.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just waiting to get a copy of an performer invite. But we will speak off the air pertaining to that.
Yeah, man, no problem.
It's coming up good because I had extensive discussion with Councillor Oliver Clou and Marcia and Comrade Colleen Mighty.
Yes.
And Comrade Clou. So we are putting the final touches to things. I have also spoken to the gentleman at the hardware, Peter.
Yes.
In acquiring those stuff which we will need.
Yes.
But we will have a conference call and finish with that.
I heard your views and are totally agreement with how we can go about it. But as I said, we'll speak about that at another time.
Yeah. We'll speak about that. But I am pleased with the movement and the momentum in the constituency, and I'm happy that you are consolidating the lead which we picked up from the local government elections. And going forward, you know that I will be there. I
Yeah,
will be
man.
there. You
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I need you. So make sure you start to book your
Yeah,
flight.
man, yeah.
I don't know when the Prime Minister will call it, but just make sure you have an open ticket as soon as it is called.
Yeah, man, yeah. I'm gonna be there, but and I'm always on the ground. I might not be there personally on the ground, but my influence is all over the division, especially in Harborview. And but I won't keep you up long because we speak a lot and we know what is going on. So I will just allow some other people to give their input. And I see Comrade Paula in the back. So
All right,
one day this week I'll touch base with you.
All right, take care, Sir Blair.
All right, Mr. Bro.
Okay.
Big up yourself.
Yes.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Denise, your time. Turn on your microphone, please. Your question for Peter King. Good morning, Denise.
Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Mr. Peter King. Good morning, all comrades on the platform.
Good morning, comrade.
I don't really have a question. Mr. Peter King, you might not know me by name, but you know me. I'm Nicole's sister, Julie.
Oh.
The orange ear one?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Is that my friends from the Irish Town Belt?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really have a question, but I just want to give him the more strength and more power because we are just waiting on that day. We can't. I don't know if you're not. I don't sleep at night. Every morning I wake up. I'm just listening to hear the date. To just roll out, because we have to get rid of this lady. We have to. But it's just I'm just encouraging you, and hope God will give you the strength and the courage to continue doing what you're doing. So I don't really have a question, but we're working with you. We're behind you 100%. And just keep up the good work and just continue doing what you're doing, Mr. Peter King. We all love you.
Man. Yeah, man, and I must have to thank you for the support that I've been getting from you and everybody in your district so far, though. I really appreciate it.
Yes, man. They can't wait. There's no good thing talking about the other side right now. Where I'm concerned in my little community. You know where I am.
Yes, man.
Yes, so we are just waiting.
Thank you.
So just keep it up.
All right, Denise. Thank you. Big up yourself, Denise.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Tasha, Wagwan, Tasha. Turn on your microphone, T. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I don't really have a question for him, but I want to have a word of encouragement. And this is what I have to say to you. You see, every time you remember, that lady speak to our member of parliament in the house, we shut the mic off, and Fitz Jackson, that's supposed to give you the strength, and that's supposed to give the comrade the strength. You have so much to campaign on. All those things, you can play it on your phone. You can share it in your WhatsApp group with all your comrades, and let them, when they see all this woman have disgrace, the country have disgrace the house, and realize she should not supposed to be in the house, especially a member of parliament, then that will give encouragement to work. And that's my few thing I have to say to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. Actually, Comrade Fitz Jackson walked with me yesterday because he was the one. He did his presentation in Parliament yesterday, and he said that, boy, Peter King, I couldn't. Even though I did my presentation, as soon 5 minutes after the presentation, I drove out and headed straight here because I couldn't cancel with you. I had to come and support you because you have a duty to Jamaica to ensure that you fix certain things where Israel is concerned. So we I'm strongly in support of what you have said in terms of, I've seen how they operate in Parliament, and you can't just take over Parliament like that and operate like it's your own personal thing. We're representing country.
Totally agree. Thank you for that, Tasha. Next person, Paula Sadler. Good morning, Paula. Can you turn on your microphone, please?
Morning, Jay. Morning, comrades. Morning, my chairman.
Morning,
Sir, it's good to hear you again. And I'm honored to be a part of your team as we go forward for this victory. And sir, I just want to use this platform to tell you thanks for your hard work, for your dedication.